everybody, and welcome to another weekly connection. So we have quite a crew today, and it's really interesting what they want to talk about. And you know, we've been talking about ascension and moving to the fifth dimension, but do we know what ascension is? So what is ascension is today's topic. So let's get ready. So we're gonna spray ourselves with our cosmic cleanse, clear our aura, and now we're going to make that connection with the cosmic thrust. We're going to take one drop of the oil, rub our hands together, bring it into our energy field, cup our hands together, and take that deep breath in and take that 10-second meditation, which will align you heaven and earth, protect you at your solar plexus, and then we're using it to create this connection between us to bring us together beyond time and space. Speaking of beyond time and space, hold on a second, I gotta put my cap on my oil. Beyond time and space is kind of what we're talking about when we're talking about ascension. So for clarity purposes, and this is Joelle Call who said we need to have clarity, that we need to know that when we talk about ascension, we are talking about the light workers that have been able to transcend mortal 3D behavior. Now 3D, 3 and 4D actually, are in what's called character development. That's what we call it in the realms. Meaning that you don't really know how to behave yet. That you're all into the drama, there's killing, war, all those lower vibrational things. And you've heard me talk about primitive Earth, and I think Earth is extremely primitive, which is true of almost all star children. The main issue that we have is how primitive it is here. So what we are here to do as star children is to raise the vibration of the planet so that as many beings as we can ascend to a higher vibration. Now when Atlantis fell, that was during the fall, right, in the different yugas, and this was the falling from grace, as they call it. There were only 7 mortals that ascended to a higher vibration on planet Earth. So that was a pretty easy pickup, and on we went. And that's when we fell ka-clunk down into the darkest depths of the third dimension, barely conscious, barely aware. And we've had to regain our consciousness now to move upward vibrationally. And that fellow that you call Jesus, that we don't call Jesus, but he did quite a bit. He's quite a guy. And he made it so that this planet could not implode. Because a lot of people that wanted, or beings rather, that wanted the era to remain, meant that ego would always reign. And this thing with ego, which is what brings you into darkness, is your ego going amok. They wanted that always to be there because then they could control. And it's only supposed to be a temporary phase in development. And actually planets that are in third dimension don't hold life form very long because the human beings are so cuckoo that the planet, Mother Nature can't take us, you know, with the devastation that we do to a planet for very long. So the planet has to shift rather quickly. So this downward spiral has been relatively quick. So since Atlantis, going down, 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 down to the very bottom point, which is during the lifetime of Jesus, and now moving upward where Jesus made it so that the planet could not implode, which is what was wanted. And now we are ascending upward, moving through what are called yugas, or in Greece they call them the ages. You know, you have the Iron Age and the Bronze Age and the wait a minute, am I getting them all wrong? Yeah, iron, bronze, silver, gold. Right. Okay. So we are now going from iron into bronze, or what is called a Dapwa Yuga. And we are going into that in-between phase. And what you're experiencing now, as we're doing this ascension, is that you're experiencing higher levels of consciousness. And you're able to attain higher levels of consciousness more easily, more readily than you would if you were in a more solid yuga. So we're in this in-between yuga, which allows enormous amounts of growth. So when we talk about ascension, we are talking about moving ourselves and as many light beings as we can upward vibrationally, so that they are no longer vibrating at that character level of awareness. So we are ascending upward into fifth dimensional awareness. And fifth dimensional awareness is essential in order to ascend. So all of the videos that we have been doing, all of this is all about what do we need to do with ourselves to ascend? What do we need to do to help and to boost the collective consciousness to be able to shift to that higher vibration? The earth is no longer going to have 3D character beings reside on her. She will now shift this dimension, which is right here, to the fifth dimension, which is also right here. But the vibration is different, so that now we are working on understanding. And we say that so many times. I hear Lord Kutumi talk all the time. It's about understanding. It's about understanding. And when we understand, we honor one another for our differences. We do not condemn one another for our differences. So our goal as the light seeds is to change our behavior out of our brain, out of our head, out of our ego, into our heart. And in doing that, the more that we get, the more of us that get it, the faster the planet will ascend. This has zero to do with your political, your religious beliefs, any belief at all. Zero. It has to do with a knowingness from your heart. And that is what's very important here. So as we do our light work, and as we breathe every day and every thought, we have to be coming from our heart, from that understanding, and not from judgment, right? So we need to more and more and more work on getting stronger and stronger and stronger. So there's someone pushes your button, which isn't the end of the world, but it's only for a split second, and you go, check, check, nope, nope, back. Here I am again. Because every time that happens, you learn and you grow, and you get rid of that button. So it's not a bad thing, but you just don't want to get into drama. You know, when Lord Mahay was teaching me when I was a young child, he used to say, if you're going cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha, then you're in drama. So the minute you find your mind going over and over about so-and-so did this, or she said that, or that's drama. And that is 3D. But when you're in knowingness and understanding, right? I still might not like what that was, but I'm not going to cha-cha with you about it. My ego is not going to engage with you. So our job is to bring that light into us, to wear that empathic shield 24/7, so that we can make sure we have our garment on for when ascension comes, and it is coming quickly. We're going to talk about that in the next video. And be ready, and be as clear as we can be for this magic moment that we're all star children are waiting for. So let's get our shield on. So we bring that golden light from source. It comes in through the top of our head, And it fills us with that yummy, yummy, wonderful golden light. And it comes down and out our feet, right into the earth, into the grid, mother, to the grid. And the mother welcomes us with open arms. And we crunch across, right across that grid system. And then we whoop that energy with the mother in it right back up and out the top of our heads. And we bring it back down again with the father, and up with the mother, and down, up, down, up. Just keep feeling that tether of light moving. When we say you're grounded, it's not stagnant. It's very, very, very much in motion. You are a motion and energy of light. And you want to be tethered in that energy of light. So now we bring it up and out the top of our head to our root aura. And let's fill our root aura with all the crazy, zany things in earth, primitive genetics, dynamics, behavior, whatever, all of it. And fill that up with that light, that we may transcend into a higher vibration of who we are. Remember, we've been there before. We're going back. And we spread it out again to our sacral chakra, so that we can now be loving and kind human beings and not get caught up in the cha-cha of primitive humanity. Move out of character development and into understanding. And the solar plexus, where our power and the power we emit is love, kindness, and understanding, which is true power. It's not wimpy at all. Not at all. When we talk about whacking a dark force, what we do is we just whack it with a ton of light until it remembers that it is light. And now we send it off to rehab. Because we are that, and we just need to remember who we are. So we send that through our solar plexus to everyone, and our heart chakra, where we send that light and we radiate and we beam love to anyone who sees us. Everyone who sees us sees love. And our throat chakra, which is really important, because this is the template of who you designed yourself to be and why you chose to be a human in Earth right now. So that throat chakra is essentially important to express the love, the light that you are. And your third eye shows that you know who you are. You have no doubt. There's no doubt in your energy field. You don't portray drama. You portray light, love, harmony. And your crown chakra, because your crown chakra is indeed your crown. And above that, you know, is your telepathic notch. And when we get to 5D, it's all telepathic. When, you know, we have meetings and we communicate with other beings from other places, there's no yakety yak. It's all telepathic. But you cannot be telepathic until you are empathic. That is essential in order for you to move forward with your abilities as a light seed. So let's turn off all the cha-cha. Wear that crown. Broadcast that crown that we are light beings, shifting planet Earth into ascension, because that's our job. So in the next one, I'm going to talk more about this, and we're going to move to the next level, because there's a lot of stuff going on within us as this ascension goes on. And it is going on. So practice being that tether 24/7. As Lord Mahay says, it can't be Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. It has to be 24/7. So we have our job cut out for us. Gosh, what a good job it is. What a great time to be here on planet Earth, assisting in the ascension as we move this planet upward in vibration. So I'll see you next week, and keep up the good work. I love you all. Oh, be sure to like me and all that stuff. Anyway, I will see you next week. Bye-bye.